Students, with regard to purchases with trade discount and cash discount, there could be four possibilities in the question. One is where the question just gives you the list price and the trade discount. There is no cash discount in the question. Suppose the question says you have purchased goods from Sanjay on credit. So first of all, always identify whether it's a cash purchase or a credit purchase. Since name is given and there is no mention of cash or check, this means it's a credit purchase. So what's the entry for credit purchases? Purchases is my expense, so purchases account will be debit. And Sanjay is the giver of the goods, so Sanjay's account will be credit. Once I have this entry handy, I'll fill in the amounts. Always purchases is recorded at list price minus trade discount. So list price is 10,000. Trade discount of 10% on 10,000 is 1,000. So my purchases is 9,000. The second scenario could be when again a question comes in where they say purchase goods from Sanjay on credit. Again here first I identify whether it's a cash purchase or a credit purchase. I know the purchase, it's a credit purchase. So first I'll keep the entry handy. So purchases account will be debit and Sanjay is the giver of the goods. So Sanjay's account will be credit. Okay, now I'll fill in the amounts. As I told you, purchases always has to be list price minus trade discount. So in this question, list price is 10%, trade discount is 10%. So purchases will be 10,000 minus 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So 1,000 is the trade discount. So I have the value of my purchases. Since it's on credit, we paid only after 7 days. So when I purchased the goods, that time it was on credit. I did not pay anything immediately. So the entire amount will be credited to Sanjay. After 7 days, when you make the payment, so what is happening? Sanjay is the receiver. So Sanjay account will be debit and money is going out. So money will be credit. And when you are making the payment within 7 days, you are getting a cash discount. So I have to write discount on the same side where cash is written. So since cash is credit, discount will also be credit. If it is credited, we have to write the word discount received. Okay, so how much money did I owe to Sanjay? I had owed Sanjay 9,000. So I'm planning to pay that entire 9,000 now. So on this 9,000, I'm getting a cash discount of 5%. So how much discount am I getting? So I had to pay him 9,000, but I'm getting a discount of 5%. So I'm getting 450. So how much money will I pay Sanjay? 9,000 minus 450. So I'm going to pay him 8,550. The next scenario could be purchase goods from Sanjay in cash. As I identified the transaction, I come to know that it's not a credit purchase, it's a cash purchase because name and cash both are given. Ignore the name, just take it as cash. So entry will become purchases account will be debit because it's an expense and cash is going out of the business, so cash credit. As I told you, purchases is always list price minus trade discount. So 10,000 minus 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So I have my purchases which is 9,000. In the question, it is also talking about cash discount. So since I'm making the payment, this whichever side is cash, that same side is discount. So again, I will record discount received. Okay, now on the amount of purchases that is mentioned here, I will calculate the amount of discount received. So discount received is 5% of 9,000, which is 450. So now how much money I have to pay him? 9,000 minus 450, which is 8,550. Let's take one more transaction where it says purchase goods from Sanjay. So again, it is saying purchase goods from Sanjay, list price is given, trade discount is given, cash discount is given, and question is saying some amount I paid immediately. So this means that some purchases are on credit and some are on cash because I paid some amount immediately. So what is the entry? Purchases account will be debit to cash for the amount that I have paid immediately, and for the amount which is still on credit, I write the name of the person to Sanjay because he is the giver. Since it's talking about cash discount, I will even record discount received on the same side as cash. Yes. So what is the value of purchases? Purchases is always list price minus trade discount. So 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So that's purchases. How much is your amount that you have agreed to pay immediately. So you have agreed to pay 60% immediately. So this means 40% is the amount that you have bought on credit. So this means 40% is your credit purchases. So let's fill in the credit purchases first. So this means 40% of 9,000 is what you still owe to Sanjay and is on credit. The amount that you have agreed to pay to Sanjay is what you, on that amount you will calculate cash discount. So on 9,000 is pay you are planning to pay 60%, you have planned to pay immediately. On that you always calculate cash discount. So 270 is the cash discount and the remaining money I will pay him. So you can always find the balancing figure and put that as the amount which I am going to pay to Sanjay. That's how you will do for all the scenarios of purchases. I hope it is clear to all of you.